Hello everyone, welcome to Mrs. Mackenzie's story time. And today we're going to start off with my mystery chest. In my chest I have a friend and a book. And my friend, is an animal that likes to wear a mask and say, "Chihuahua!" It thinks it's a chihuahua, but it's not. Can you think about who it is? You're right. It is Skippy John Jones. And Skippy John Jones is here to help me with my first story with you. Here we go. And here's the book. Here's Skippy John Jones, and the book is Skippy John Jones. Here we go. Oops, sorry, I missed a page. Every morning, Skippy John Jones woke up with the birds. And this did not please his mother at all. "Get yourself down here right now, Mr. Kitten Britches," ordered Mama Junebug Jones. "No self-respecting cat has ever slept with a flock of birds," she scolded, "or ate worms, or flew, or did his laundry in Mr. Doohiggy's bird bath." The lecture went on and on as usual. "You got to do some serious thinking before you leave this room, Mr. Fuzzy Pants," said his mother, "and just what it means to be a cat. Not a bird, not a mouse, or a grouse, not a moose or a goose, not a rat or a bat. You need to think about what it means to be a Siamese cat. And stay away, and stay out of your closet," she added, closing the bedroom door. "Ooh, Skippy, you look bashful. Skippy, you're in trouble. Oh, Skippy, look at you getting in trouble." But once he was alone, Skippy John began to bounce and bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones, and I bounce on my bed, and once or 6 times I land on my head." On his way down to earth from a gigantic big bounce, Skippy John Jones saw it past his bedroom mirror. "Holy guacamole!" exclaimed Skippy John Jones. What was that? Oh, look at what he sees. Oh! So up he went again and again and appeared. Then, using his very best Spanish accent, he said, "My ears are too big for my head, and my head is too big for my body. I am not a Siamese cat. I am a Chihuahua." Back on land, Skippy John Jones climbed into his toy box and rifled through some of his old junk. After he put on his mask and sword and climbed onto his mouse, Skippy John Jones began to sing in a mooey soft voice. "My name is Capito Frisco. I fear not a single burrito. My manners are mellow. I'm sweet like jello. I get the job done. Yes, indeedo." My assistant just put on a funny hat. I'm just laughing at her. Good job. Skippy John Jones says, "Oh!" Back in the kitchen, Jujubee, Jezebel, and Jillyboo Jones were helping Mama Junebug Jones make lunch. "Can Skippy John come out of his room now?" asked Jujubee. "No," answered Mama Junebug Jones. "Mr. Flutternutter is still thinking." Flutternutter? That's a good name. In fact, Skippy John was thinking about being not a Siamese cat at all. With a walk into his closet, his thoughts took him down a lonesome desert road, far, far away into old Mexico. Not long into his journey, a mysterious band of Chihuahuas appeared out of the dust. "Ah, caramba! Who goes there?" asked Skippy John Jones. "We go by the name of the Lost Chimichangas," growled Don Diego, the biggest of the small ones. "Who are you?" "I am El Scapito, the great sword fighter," said Skippy John Jones. Then the smallest of the small ones spoke up. "Why, the mosquito dude?" asked Poquito Tito. "I go incognito," said Spito. "Do you like rice and beans?" says Pintolino. See, I like mice and beans, says Skippito. He may be a dog of our dreams, whispered Rolita. Perhaps, said Tia Mia, if he knows the secret password. Oh, Skippy just told me what the secret password was. And it's not lollipops. Leaning towards dog Diego, El Skippito half sneezed, half spoke the secret password into the Chihuahua's very long ear. Chipito! Bless you, said Don Diego. Gracias, said Skippito. This is true, decreed Don Diego. Yippee! Yippito! It's the end of Alfredo Bazito. Skippito is here. We have nothing to fear. Adios to the big bumbolito. Then all the chimichangas went crazy. Crazy loco. Ooh, Bazito. I wonder who that would be. First, they had a fiesta! And then took a siesta. But after waking up, the chimichangas got down to some serious business. Using his paw, Don Diego drew a picture in the sand of the great bumbolito for Skippito to see. A hush grew over the chimichanga so great one could hear a whisper drop. Alfredo Bazito, whispered the crowd. El blimpo bombadito bandito. Ooh, it looks like an angry bee. Si, said Paquito Tito, the bendito Caesar fritos. Nacho beans, cried Skippito, outraged. Si, Paquito continued. Red beans, black beans, Boston, baked and blue, cocoa, coffee, kidney beans, pintos, and jelly too. They take his jelly beans? Oh! And now he's come for us, Paquito added. Pourquoi? asked Skippito. Because we are full of beans too. Then Don Diego stood tall, in his most somber voice declared, I can't read it, something about fritos. Huh? said Skippito. That dude just wants his beanbags, said Poquito Tito. And you are the dog for the job. Me? asked Skippito. Then all the chimichangas turned towards Skippito, the great sword fighter. But poor Skippito had no time for a plan, because in the blink of an eye, a gigantic shadow had I can see it, darkened the landscape. The chimichangas scattered in all directions. Vamos, Skippito, or it will be the bandito who will eat, they cried. Skippito stood his ground, but his legs shimmied and shook like jello, and his teeth clattered like the castanets. Then, in a moy voice, he said, My name is Skippito Frisco. I fear not a single bandito. But Alfredo Bazito flew straight for Skippito until the bean-eating bandito hovered only inches away from the great sword fighter's face. Holy fritos! cried Skippito as he thrust his sword into the air. Uh-oh. There was suddenly a pop when the bandito landed on Skippito's sword, and quicker than one could say Chihuahuas, cheese, and crackers, every kind of bean came spilling out of Alfredo Bazito, the bombito bandito. Oh, look at all those beans, 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 beans. Then all the doggies burst into song. Yip, yippee, yippito! Oh, here is El Skippito. He's a dog of our dreams. We delivered the beans, and now we can make our burritos. But back at home, there was such a ruckus coming from Skippito John's room that Mama Junebug Jones and the girls just had to find out what was going on. They raced down the hall to the kitty boy's room. Banguito, crashito, patito, Skippito! Just in time to see Skippy John's closet exploded. Oh. Out flew Candy, beanbag doggies, and the kitty boy with his birthday pinata on his head. Skippy John Jones! Everyone cried. Holy muchachito, he said in a mooey soft voice. Mama Junebug Jones lifted up Skippy John and covered his head with furry kisses. What am I going to do with you, Mr. Cocoa Pups? she scolded. That night, when he was supposed to be going to sleep, Skippy John began to bounce and bounce on his big boy bed. "Oh, I'm Skippy John Jones with a mind of my own, and I'll bounce on my bed for hours. I know I'm a cat, but don't forget that." "Say good night, Skippy John Jones," said his mother. "Oh, good night." And I will say good night to you. See you tomorrow.